Hey guys, how's it going? Kripp here. So I made a video about the trip I had to Bucharest for the DreamHack event, and I talked about the casting, and I didn't talk about the trip, which was actually really cool because I got to spend a lot of time outside of the event, and I did so with some people that you guys know, and I thought you guys might like to see some photos, see how it went down, and maybe, I don't know, have some kind of Travel Channel experience through me, right? Oh, okay. Well, maybe it'll work out. Well, so we got there 2 days before the event, and we were promised a pretty nice hotel room. And the hotel room was pretty nice, but I mean it's indoors, it's whatever. So what I want to show you guys is the view, and it looked pretty good. You can see most of the center part of Bucharest, and not too far from the hotel. We ended up wandering around, finding a place to eat, and we ate pretty close to the hotel most of these days, and we did so with some pretty cool people. A lot of the guys that you guys have seen play, a lot of the guys you guys have seen stream, and in the 2 days before the event, we did a few things with Frodan and Lothar and his fiance. And the first thing that we did is we went to the what is it called, like the Village Museum or something like that, where you see kind of how houses used to be in Romania, hundreds of years ago, and you kind of get to see some kind of progression, some kind of different type of styles. And I was pretty much the tour guide in this one, where I told them it's like this is how things are in Romania still in a lot of the parts. So yeah, we got some pretty cool photos. This is of the Hobbit house. I've never seen this one, outside this museum in Romania, but hey, it's pretty cool. And this is one that you guys have seen. I'm racing karts with Frodan, and when I was a kid, and a lot of other kids around my age, they had these like little, I think they're called pedal cars or push cars or something like that. Some of them you have like little pedals, but because it's Romania, most of them are broken, and they're pretty much like Flintstones cars. You just move them with your feet, and you still feel really good because you're a youngster with a car. So oh man, it's so awesome. And I got this. This is probably my favorite photo of the trip. The photo of the well. Oh man, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Pretty good stuff. Also at the Village Museum. And after that, we went to one of the more interesting places, which is the Parliament building. And the Parliament building in Bucharest, it has some kind of statistics. I imagine some of them are exaggerated, but the whole thing is exaggerated, so maybe not so much. And in this building, I think it's the most expensive building in the world. It's the second biggest building in the world next to the Pentagon, but because it's not just for military, it's for I think civil stuff, like they have meetings and government stuff there that doesn't just have to do with the military. They have its own separate category in which it is the biggest building in the world. Whoa. And among those things, this thing was built during the communist era of Romania, 20, 30 years ago, and it was finished somewhat recently. But you can tell that, they went all out with this one. They, put as much detail as they could in everything. Everything is marble. There's curtains everywhere. We have a few photos for you guys from the outside, the inside, and it's just ridiculous. Like they have like the biggest chandelier in the world, and everything is made from Romania. So they have Romanian marble, Romanian quartz for the chandeliers and all this, and you kind of get the idea of what communism likes to do. You take stuff from everyone and you put it in one location, you call it everyone's, but it's essentially yours, and that's what you do if you're in charge, and that's how things happen. And well, in the end, you get some pretty cool tourist sites. And while I don't have photos of it, among the cool sites, we actually met some pretty interesting people. And one of the interesting people were one of the Secret Service guys who was doing like the check when you got into the building. He was like, "Oh man, you're Kripp," So I'm like, "Wow, yeah, I'm Kripp." And he told me that he watches the stream, he likes this stuff, and he might end up at DreamHack Bucharest. I know it's kind of one of those things. Yeah, I've run into people who recognize me in the past. It happens fairly often, given the amount of time that I spend outside. But to have the secret agent guy when I visit like the Romanian Parliament building takes you off guard a little bit. So it was some pretty cool stuff there. And it was just good times. I've done things, I've done sightseeing, I've done that type of stuff, but I haven't done it with people I know from the Hearthstone world of things, like Frodan, like Lothar, and that kind of stuff. So it was a little bit of different experience, and it was kind of cool, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. And among those things, eventually, we got to the streaming, we got to the casting, and just without going too much into it, because I talked about everything that happened on that end of things, I'll show you guys what the setup was like. So we had the casting guys, and we had big paper in the background. You have the players' booth, just to the left, and the snacks and all the stuff that happens. It's very, very chill, very casual, and I think that came through the show very well, and I think that was the goal. It was the idea. So I think everything went pretty well on that front, as you guys already know from the other video. And one thing that you guys hopefully you'll be able to see pretty soon is you guys know that I'm sponsored by HyperX, and they have other sponsors. As it turns out, one of the other sponsors is one of the sponsorees, or whatever it's called, is Raynad, and they asked us to shoot a commercial for them. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but you guys see from this photo here that some pretty crazy stuff went down. So I'm pretty excited to see how that turns out. And you guys probably know I am sometimes good at acting, but generally not so much. So it's going to be terrible, and well, that's where the good stuff comes from. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoy a few things that I talked about, that I saw there. And it's been quite a nice change to where I still play these games, I still cover these games, I still get to immerse myself in them. But on the second side, I get to travel, I get to cast these tournaments, and maybe I'll get to play in some of a few of the others in the future. So I get to show you guys this side of things. And if you guys were as I was about a year ago, this is a world you guys have never seen before. So fun stuff. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.